If you want to revive your dead book, meaning it was popping, it was out there in the universe, and they were making the sales, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, what's happening? Well, one way to revive your book is to get on a panel or a podcast or volunteer to be in those spaces in relation to your book. So, whatever the topic is for your book, try to get on a podcast where they're already talking about the subject, the topic. Or there may be something inside your book that relates to this panel or this podcast, and then you can go from there. And this will generate more sales for you. Another way to revive your dead book is to tell your friends and family again, hey, I need to make more sales. Or can you tell people about my book so that that will kind of generate buzz around your book? And make sure you tell them to tell people what it's about or, give them some kind of idea. And also maybe telling the people that they know the book will help, right? So, for example, if you were writing a book about sewing, then maybe other seamstress that they know might want this particular book, giving instruction on how to sew or sew a certain pattern or what have you. This is just an example. But your friends and family have resources or people they know that you don't even know that may need what you have to offer. So try that. I think it'll work. Another way to revive a dead book is to make it into a play. Maybe you have people in your book that are characters. This could be a nonfiction book, a book that's true. And so maybe you want to bring this to life, so people can see it acted out. And so you would just basically make it into play format and then you would market it to playhouses, okay? And so you can also get someone to help you that knows how to write a play so that everybody knows their parts, right? This is just basically breaking down your book, the scenes, the characters, the scenery itself, right? So this is not something that I've done yet, but it is an idea to revive your book. Make it into a stage play. Another way to revive a dead book is to go back through it and maybe you can make a second edition or maybe you're on the third edition. So you can actually pick it apart and see things that maybe you left out, new things that you learned that, oh, hey, I need to let everybody know about this, right? So you got some updates. If it's just simple edits or what have you, may not be worth publishing again, like saying, hey, here's more updates. It was just simple typographical errors, right? But if you have a significant amount of information to give to the people, then by all means, put another book out. If your book is dead and it's just like lifeless, you may want to try to ramp up your marketing. So that means going back and start posting about the book again 24/7. All these different platforms have ways for you to post all day long. So you can have a series of reels or shorts and they're just posted and then they're going to be scheduled and they're just going to run. And then every day you are going to post about your book. And you may want to look at, oh, can I use another cover? Is this cover the best? Did it really appeal to people? You can poll people and ask them, hey, did you like this cover? Or, try out a few different covers and see if, that strikes something with people. Because some people are very visual and they pick things based on how it looks, right? The appearance that it's going to, how is it going to look on my bookshelf, right? So that may be a thing that you want to revisit. Just go back, start posting as much as you can so people remember your book because some people forget, right? So let's try it. If your book is dead and it's not going anywhere, you may want to look at how can I use this book as a teaching tool? So, can you add a workbook to this book that you've written, right? Go through your book, look at each chapter. What are you trying to tell people? Are you teaching people something in this particular chapter? And then you can come up with 5 questions that people can answer in relation to how the book relates to them in their life and reference the book. So this is just another way, but it all can also generate more income because you're going to sell the workbook and then it's going to cause them to want to buy the book, right? So they go hand in hand together. You can revive a dead book, your particular book that has not been selling. You can get testimonials or videos of people showing how it worked for them. So you just ask them, hey, can you write a little bit about it? And then maybe if they want to put their picture with it, right? Just, a little blurb, then you can use these as shorts as well as reels, right? So you can compile them all together as one reel or just post them as a short and just show people, hey, these are the people that are really liking my book. This is how it helped them, right? So this is just another way to revive your book, showing that, it's helped people. You've proven it. And here's the proof. Here's the people that said something good about it. Another way to revive your dead book is to put it in a different format. So if you only have your book in a printed format, right? So people have to buy it and it gets printed and then it gets mailed to you or they hand you a physical book. That's one way. But you can also do an audio book or you can just do, let's see, Kindle, downloading it, so it's just a downloaded version. You don't get a tangible copy in your hand, right? So my last book, I did do it that way so people could just download it, right? And some people like physical copies. I love physical copies of books, but I chose to do that book that way. So, and I'm thinking about doing audio for the book as well. So change the way you do it. If you have all three, yay. So it just means that, when you're looking at your book, you may have to think about a different way. How else can I do this book if I've already got it in these different formats? It may be a play, it may be a workbook, something like that. So just keep all this in mind because you are really not limited and how you can revive this book. It's endless, right? So I've just given you a few, and I hope these helped you, and I look forward to seeing your book. Take care.